We are all the way back, baby. The Daily Dose. Hey. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below. Get notifications whenever we drop these videos. My name is Teddy Moore.
Hola, I'm Melissa Rios.
We are part of Nick Cannon Mornings. We are part of that Daily Dose. Gang, 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 gang. And today we are talking about LaVar Ball and Lonzo Ball, or Alfonso Ball. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna call him Alfonso Ball from now on. It's pretty crazy.
Because he has to change his name since he's damaged goods.
Yeah.
Well, that's what his father said.
So while filming Ball in the Family, their Facebook TV show, Lonzo and LaVar got into a little discussion on whether they should change the name of the company, Triple B's. And when LaVar asked him, why are we changing the name? He's like, because it's a damaged brand. All the stuff that went through like in the last couple of months with Alan Foster, who was a co-creator of the brand.
Stole millions.
From Lonzo, 1.5 million, who was behind a lot of the bad stuff that went around the Big Baller brand. He helped LaVar launch it. It wasn't his concept. It was LaVar's idea, but he helped found the company. And now Lonzo was like, let's change the name of the company, man. The company's got a bad rap. Consumers don't like it. And it led to the most ether line I've ever heard in my life. You want to say that line that LaVar told Lonzo?
Go ahead.
He said, listen, the brand is the brand. It's always going to stand strong. Just be like, we're not changing your name to Alfonso because you are damaged goods. Oh, shit. Basically saying, bro, you've been injured this whole time. You're not playing up to par. Are we going to have to change your name? You ain't going to be Lonzo no more. You're going to be Alfonso.
But you know what? I see Alfonso's point, okay? I see that he's trying to say, like, just marketing-wise, let's just, start again, fresh, new, just a whole new concept. LaVar's getting upset because this is dear to his heart. This is like his little baby. And he says that on there, like, I started the concept. This was my idea. They just helped me, deliver it or whatnot. But I don't think either of them are wrong. It's just the way you communicate things.
Yeah, listen, you could tell that Alfonso really hurt LaVar with that line. Because for him to look at his son and be like, yo, fam, you're damaged goods. Like, that's some internal shit you kept inside. And he knows that that's going to hurt Lonzo. Because you saw Lonzo's face after, was like, word?
All right. Like,
damaged
that's
goods?
how we're going to get along? All right. But it happens when you're in a heated argument with, it doesn't matter who the hell it is. You
100%.
say sometimes out-of-pocket shit. I've told my mom some stuff sometimes, and I'm like, I shouldn't have said that. Or my partner. How many times you get into an argument with your partner and you say something to just get them, and you got them, but then after you're like,
You see, but all that happens in the comfort of your home, right? Yeah. Ain't nobody watching. And with this, it's happening on Facebook, TV for the world to see. It's on TMZ. It's everywhere. Bleacher Report. And it sucks because, damn, I don't want to defend LaVar, right? Because he does a lot of out-of-pocket shit, and I'm a Lakers fan, and I felt like LaVar was in the middle of a lot of shit that happened in the last 2 years, or at least has some kind of part, or put the cherry on top of a lot of shit.
So you're saying that Alfonso is damaged?
Nah, I'm not saying. First of all, Alfonso is now a Pelicans. Enjoy New Orleans, fam. I'm sure it's great. The food's amazing, but you ain't gonna win basketball games. At least I hope not.
But I'll tell you this much: LaVar says it with his whole chest, and it's like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, in reality, none of your kids are playing to the part that we assumed. You said all three of them were going to be Lakers.
Yeah.
Okay, all three were going to be Lakers. Okay, one of them had it and he got traded. So why are you being so tough on them and still talking to them? Like, you sound real hard, bro, but at the end of the day, it's like,
hey, but listen, to defend LaVar, and he says it at the end of that clip, he says, hey, man, if I didn't push you this hard, you'll just be another regular player.
You know what? You're right. If he didn't push his kids that hard, he'd be out there in China stealing.
Well, hey, you do anything for clout, LiAngelo, and now he's waiting to see where he's going to go. The young one, though, LaMelo, has some game to him. Unfortunately, he can't play in college basketball because he went, he's not an amateur anymore. He went pro at a young age, so now he can't play. We're going to wait to see how that plays out. But, Lonzo has been a little disrespectful towards the brand and his pops. Maybe not directly, but talking mess about his own shoe, the ZO2, saying it wasn't up to par, how it was breaking down,
on Instagram,
how he had to change.
He do a video where he was throwing it like in the trash or something?
he was encouraging consumers to throw away their ZO2s. And like, bro, like at that point, I don't think y'all should be filming a TV show. Listen, Alfonso, I was a huge fan, still am a huge fan. I want to see you do good, Alfonso. But bro, like that's your pops. And at the end of the day, regardless, you know who your pops is. Yes, he talks a lot of shit. Yes, he pushes buttons, but he's trying to push you for greatness. And I think he's not wrong. Just because Alan Foster did some bad things, right? Doesn't mean that the Triple B's brand is a bad brand. He started that brand because he has 3 Ball sons.
I actually disagree. I think LaVar is just out of pocket with all of his most of his comments. One time he said that he can go one-on-one and beat Michael Jordan. I think he just always does it for attention and for clout. And his kids are catching up and are just starting to disrespect him and act out. Tough love is not always the answer. And so his kids are disrespecting him, throwing shoes and stealing and doing all these things because it's a way of telling him, fuck you.
Hold on, fam, but give credit where credit is due. LaVar also said Luke Walton's not a good coach for the Lakers. Guess what? Luke Walton ain't here. LaVar also said Magic Johnson has no say-so in the Laker organization. Everyone talked mess. Guess what? We all found out he was right. Magic had no control, no say in the Lakers. Magic out the door. So LaVar has gotten some things right, a lot more wrong, but he did push his kids, and I actually agree with him. The brand isn't tarnished if you still have Alonzo, right? You have to actually fix that relationship with your son, gain that trust back. But as long as LaVar is there and Lonzo is there, there's still the brand. Now, whether Alfonso doesn't want to work with LaVar no more, he should just say that instead of throwing the brand under the bus. Because in reality, like, yes, you allow Allen to take control of the company and do it dirty, but still, like, the pieces are still there. So I actually agree with LaVar, but hey, Alfonso is his own man as well. And how many of us don't like to walk in the shadows of our parents? So I feel you on that one, Alfonso. But you haven't played over 100 games yet. You've had 2 seasons in NBA. You kind of are damaged goods at this point.
Don't say
I'm just saying,
that.
Alfonso, I rock with you, dog. But LaVar never lost Triple B's. He got you. He got you. That's all I got to say. I don't know what question we're going to post to everybody out there. How do you want to phrase it?
I mean, tough love, because that's eventually what he's doing. His dad's not wrong, right? He's just giving him that tough love of, hey, you like, how are you going to tell me what to do when I've done X, Y, and Z? And then, you're doing this when you're damaged goods. Tough love. Is it the answer or not?
Is LaVar doing too much? Is it just right? I don't know. Who's right, who's wrong in the situation? Let us know down below. We're going to read your comments, actually, the next Daily Dose. So comment all that shit talking. We're going to read it back to you. LaVar, we're going to have to figure that out. Alfonso, you got a new name, bro. You got a new name. Drop the Alfonsos one. We might buy them.
Alfonso.
If they don't break up on you. You know what I'm saying? They don't break down on you. Hey, Daily Dose, Teddy and Melissa.